My idea of thinking is more like if I press the aeronauts, then I should be able to press on the aeronauts and make them come like this way towards the fort. Do you understand? I should be able to send my GGs. Like if I put a gunner over there, I should be able to move them somewhere else. You should, like, so during your game, it's more of a thinker's game. I can just send my aeronauts over here to attack the fort because there's no ARRR over here. Like, that's what it is. Like, it's not just voice activation of the legendary pirate control systems. It should be individual pirates as well. You press on them, you want them to come over here somewhere. Do you understand? You press on this one here. You don't want to just. Where the monkey is that bomber going? Look, he just ran. Look, Partage, look, dead. These bombers are crazy. Oh, look. Oh my word, what are we doing? Let's try with another one. I like this. Look, he's running back now, look. Look, that one's gone crazy again, look. These bombers give me a joke. Yeah, so, I mean, there's so much more that can be done. Oh my word, there's me. Oh my word. That's the one, yay. I did it. Hey. That's the one. The monkeys. Yeah, there's a lot more that can be done. But it probably would take a major update. So according to what we have heard in the past, this is probably not going to be something that is going to be possible. But I feel that they can adjust. I think what needs to be done is, look, I feel as if I know what needs to be done. And whatever is going to be done, needs to be done in small doses. Yeah? Small doses. Nothing too big. Yeah? You start with small, and you work upon that, and then you see how it goes, and you monitor it. Yeah? You don't need no VIPs to test it out. You got us. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, percentages. They need to work with the defense and attack percentages. There is a great balance because the defenses have a lesser hit points than, say, the storages. They've got a higher hit point. Some troops might have more of attack hits. They can hit more. They've got stronger hit points in the sense that they can damage more rival structures, but then they might be themselves fragile. Some can do heavy damage by the Juggernaut, but then when the Juggernaut uses ability, he gets 100% damage as well, increase. So it's a lot to think about. It's something for them to figure and deal with and lose some brain cells over, not me. But the thing is, I feel as if there is more that can be done a little bit more. Obviously, we want everything more, But I think as players, we always want more. But as people that are running the game, the ones I'm talking about, the original ones, that are the creators and developers and whatever. There's things they can do, or they should do. But I reckon they should use a small loan from the other kid. The younger one, and use that towards this one, the older one, and give it some lovings that it deserves. Because this is inspired from one of the best games of our times. Yeah, this game's inspired from Clash of Clans. It's not a copy. Don't get it twisted. It's not a copy. It's inspired. And that's what it's all about. It's about keeping it alive, keeping the community alive. This is the captain of Deadly Devils. How do I know? Because I have the knowledge of the game. That's the one. Chef the world. Yeah, I'm schooling them right now. Chefing them, I don't know. I'd rather leave it to Goldie Ramses. Ramses the second, the first. 100. Ipsy daisy. I got some more stuff for you guys. Before this was it. Basically, the unique rebel always writes stuff down, and he never opens the book ever. Right, you ready for this? You never thought this was coming. Yep, you never thought this was coming. Okay, so this is an idea from a 12-year-old. Alright, so I don't want to take no credit for this. So what this 12-year-old is saying is there should be a southern seas map, which should only be used as a form of a type of it's like a guild ship map. But this guild ship, instead of using your own individual guild ship, it's more like you're part of a guild that is a crew of a ship. So the more players you have in your guild, the more are on that ship. And that Southern Seas map is a guild ship map. It's a guild ship sea map. But it's only for gems only. So you only win gems. But you guarantee like 5 gems a day minimum. So it's still something, you know. It's better than nothing. And maybe they could create a guild ship event for that map. But I felt as if instead of having last pirate standing, which is like a wastage of witch doctors, I felt there should be something more surrounding and around the idea of an event where you can win stars. Stars. You know, like the nemesis from Resident Evil, stars. So you basically, you win stars towards tokens. So like, you know, people that do like quick 1 stars and streakers. You understand what I'm talking about? You know, like what I'm doing right now. Quick little 1 star. You know, that goes towards your... You understand what I'm talking about? Yeah, so... Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you guys. In general, Planet Pirate is not a copy of Clash. It's inspired by it. But we should give Midoki, you know, some recognition for what they've done so far. But they can do better. Just have to change their surroundings. There's a lot, I got a lot. And the thing is, that's all going to be for another time, for another video. So allow me to go, as I wish you all well. Wherever you may be, keep smiling, keep shining, keep rising as you brush your teeth and comb your hair. Most importantly, the algorithm dynamics, not just the gameplay, but the real lives, and that's the one. Number 1, my pirate subscribers, Wind, Ken, little twin star. What's going on, Sunshine? I just really love this game. I enjoy it. I'm not in a position to make any changes, but I can only give some constructive criticism. That's the one. That's what I can do. I can rattle their cage a little bit. White lightning. That's the one. I just go in all guns blazing. I don't even give a mushrooms or gosh. I just love this game so much. Really enjoy it. But small things can, be changed in it. But they're not saying it clearly. I've asked on the Discords. I've asked, what is it that I can do? What is it that we can do? I'll put in a thumbnail so you can see it. Yeah? I asked, what can we do to help? And I still am waiting for Midoki to say an answer. And I'm guessing that they're restricted in what they can say and how much they can say. They're binded by some sort of a promise and agreement. I know of these things. You'll find out later at another time. But there's some sort of binding upon them because of why they can't say whatever they can't say, whatever it is. But that's not going to really help. It's not going to really help. And that's why I feel quite helpless. And it's not a feeling that I enjoy. I don't enjoy it. It's not something that I like to feel. Because I'm a person that enjoys to be part of a small group that is gradually progressing. I don't want to be part of a big group that's gradually fading. That's just not my kind of way of doing things, or my kind of style of approach. Anyway, allow me to go. I'm gonna just say it. Basically, as a man, it doesn't feel nice to feel hopeless. But as time goes on, it's feeling more and more like the hopelessness of the gameplay is too kind of strong. And us straight guys, it seems like we've got less rights than even the ones that are not so straight. And it didn't have to take Johnny Depp to prove that a scenario of a situation. But as men, I feel as if we have rights too, and it's easy for someone to turn around and say, my body, my right. I'm going to just say this straight. But and whose maintenance monies are going to be? They're going to be claiming if they were to keep the child. If they choose not to keep the child, why not allow the one that wants to? If the man does want to, that's the issue that occurs, you see, when things happen out of marriage. I'm going to say it straight, okay? When things happen out of marriage, these are the complications that arise. And when these complications arise, it brings unnecessary heartache and issues. And say if the woman did want to keep the little one, and then the man has to pay the maintenance towards the child. And if the woman doesn't want to keep the child, she could just give it away to someone else, a third party, instead of the guy that, is the father to it. Even that itself is out of order. So that's why I say, like, even men in general, just, I don't know, you know, as much as it's like from one extreme to the next. But anyway, I have a better ending of a story anyway, so you'll never knew it, but you know. I have a great story to share with everybody, but maybe for another time, for another video. But if you've known me over the time, over the years, over these videos I've been sharing, you should have kind of figured it and configured it a little bit. Anyway, allow me to go. And that's Dewan Patashed.